Jai Hind everyone. Today we are going to discuss the fundamental law or basic law, or in Hindi we can say this is Mool Vidhi. In UPSI current we ask the topics from Mool Vidhi. This is fundamental law or basic law. In further in IPC and CRPC and Indian Evidence Act is used before when 1st of July 2024 introduced the new law. This is BNS and BNSS and BSA. We have to know BNS. BNS is a Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita in place of IPC. This is Indian Penal Code. And BNSS Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita in place of CRPC, Criminal Procedure Code. And further BSA here introduced Bharatiya Saksh Adhiniyam in place of Indian Evidence Act. This act introduced finally in 1st July 2024 and 11th of July 2023 produced in Lok Sabha, and 25 of December 2023 is granted the consent of the President. And further we can also read in the three basic BNS and BNSS and BSA. In first we have to know women's protection of women and also children and member of scheduled caste and SC ST. And further MB Act EPA 1986. First we have to know that the Women Protection Act here, these represent domestic violence act. We know for the UPSI examination from the women's protection of women against use the domestic violence and dowry act in the society. Dowry act. Dowry is famous in each field of marriage ceremony, and from children we know that POSCO Act introduced in 2012 to protect the children below the 18 age, and Juvenile Justice Act, this is also called care and protection of children. And further here Motor Vehicle Act, and EPA is the Environment Protection Act 1986. We can also learn about Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and here NHRC 1993, National Human Rights Commission, NSA 1980, National Security Act, and here Information Technology Act 2000. We can also know important judgment, Mahatpur Nirnay of the Supreme Court and High Court, and land reforms and land acquisition. And here this is LAR Act 2013 in short form we called. And further we can also learn RTI Act 2005, Right to Information Act, and also include in the syllabus Income Tax Act 1961 and PIL, Public Interest Litigation. We can apply for Janhit Yachika for Supreme Court. You use the Article 32 to fill the PIL in Supreme Court, and to fill the PIL in High Court use the Article 226. And further PC Act 1988, Protection of Corruption. And we know that this is the Mool Vidhi, fundamental law or basic law. This is one of the top topic to learn in the UPSI examination. Further we can also discuss the in detail for the three basic law BNS and BNSS and BSA, and further these point of Women's Related Act, Children Related Act, and members of Scheduled Caste Related Act. And we can also learn about Motor Vehicle Act and Environment of Protection Act, and we can also learn about in detail Wildlife Protection Act. And here important judgment. This is important judgment related to Supreme Court, High Court, and other. This is Mahatpur Nirnay of Supreme Court and the High Court. And further we can also learn about land reforms in details and land acquisition for public समाज के हित के लिए जो सरकारें जो जमीन का अधिग्रहण करती है उससे रिलेटेड लैंड रिफॉर्म्स एंड लैंड एक्विजिशन. दिस इज कॉल्ड लार एक्ट इन 2013 and RTI Act is Right to Information Act and Social Media Related Act is also included here, and Income Tax Act 1961 is related to tax related, and PLA we know already discussed PLA, and further in the second lecture we can discuss in the detail of the all of the act. This is a topic, one of the topic for SI examination. This is Mool Vidhi or also known as fundamental law or basic law. Thank you class and thank you for watching.